Hello and welcome back to Ramblings of a Mad Guy. It's me, Reese, I'm the Mad Guy, and today I'm gonna be investigating Mr. Beast's love life. Because I've got nothing better to do than investigate Mr. Beast's love life. I will be taking this, it's a clip from the Andrew Schulz podcast. Usually I don't like to take clips from other comedy podcasts, other comedy related things, but luckily for me, no one has ever laughed at this podcast, so it doesn't count. I don't even think it's really about like comedy or being funny. I think it's about looking cool and having as many cool looking dudes in one room as you possibly can. And so let's get into it. Let's see what they've got to say about Mr. Beast.
Oh, where did you meet your girlfriend?
Oh God, that one was the Mile High is. I was going to Antarctica.
Mile High.
Whoa.
Hey.
First of all, that's exactly how you. I hope his girlfriend is watching this. He goes, "So how did you meet your girlfriend?" And Mr. Beast goes, "Oh God, oh God."
We're like chilling in South Africa for a couple of days, and then I was just at dinner with a friend, and then her friend, who's my current girlfriend, just stopped by. I was like, she just stopped by to say hi to her, and like within 5 seconds, I was like, "Holy shit, this girl is beautiful." And then, but I have to go through the test because like I don't really get along with women.
This is where it gets good. Look, okay. See, Andrew Schulz is funny. Like, let's get that out the table. Of course he's funny. I don't know why he made this shitty show with like 10 fucking hyenas that sort of squawk around him, but this look is exactly how I feel right now, hearing Mr. B say, "Man, she was beautiful, but I still had to give her the test." Okay, let's see what this test is. What kind of test is Mr. Beast? What kind of criteria do you need to pass the Mr. Beast girlfriend test? Let's see.
Women, if like they don't love learning, they're not obsessive, they don't have a hobby, they don't like there's just certain things where if you have these traits, we get along really well.
Yeah.
And if you don't, like it's impossible for us to hang out.
Yeah.
And she was like checking all the boxes. And I had like these 10 things where like if I meet a girl that's like beautiful and they have these 10 traits, like we're gonna be literally best friends.
Right.
Checked every single one of them.
Nice feet.
No, that was 11.
Okay.
I can give on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
This is my nerdiness is showing because
now
it's like
now I'm here.
Yeah.
This is where I come in. Oh no, I'm saying for you.
I'm like,
what was that? Wait a second. Okay, I mean, this started being about Mr. Beast, and yes, it's weird. He's got a list, but look, what do you expect from the guy? He's a high-functioning individual, a little bit obsessive, a little bit crazy. So, of course, he wants an obsessive, learning, obsessed. That was one of the things he said. Obsessive. Is she obsessive? Like, about what, Mr. Beast? But, look, Bitcoin genius. She's checking off all the boxes. I get that. Andrew Schulz, funny man, comes in with a joke. Does she got the feet? Very funny. Hilarious. Watch what happens. What happens here?
going because
now
it's like
now I'm here.
yeah.
Now I'm here. Now I'm here. What? What the fuck? Is this a joke? Now I want a fist bump too. Why don't we all get fist bumps? Can we go around? Can you go fist bump the crew too? What is this?
This is where I come in. Oh no, I'm saying for you.
Ugh. Look, I hate to like harp on this, and I know we all have these moments. But this is just a symbol of this whole show from my experience. Every episode I've watched has at least like 53 of these specific moments. Watch this.
This is showing because it's like
now I'm here.
yeah.
This is where I come in. Oh no.
The face. Lord. All right. See, like, why do you have 4 guest hosts when even like the top one is a cringe lord? Like, I get if you've got 4 guest hosts and your second guy is like killer, and then you've got like a producer who's on the screen for some reason, and then like the 4th guy sort of cringe and does shit like this. But that is the second in command. That little now this is where the limp-wristed, this is where I come in. That is the second guy. Just saying. Just say. All right.
For us now, like an idea of a date is just to like take an IQ test and then study and see if we can get it higher. Like,
Hilarious.
I love it, and I love watching documentaries. And like, we'll go.
What? That's your idea of a date? Yeah, Mr. Beast comes home from a long day of work. It's their anniversary. He comes in, he goes, "Hey, baby. How you doing? Looking beautiful today." And she's like, "Who, me? Who, me? Oh, Mr. Beast. You take care of me." And he goes, "You want to go on a date tonight, sweetheart? You want to do something sexy, go on a date?" She goes, "Mr. Beast, how did you know? Can we do our favorite activity?" And Mr. Beast goes, "Ooh, you know we can do our favorite activity." Whips out the IQ test. How many penguins fit into a square kilometer? If Tom is the opposite of Billy and Billy is the opposite of Sandy, who's in the middle? Fucking shitty date. What the hell?
Go buy 2 books. We'll read it and like.
We'll go buy 2 books and we'll read it.
Quiz each other. Absolute
Quiz
nerd.
each
I'm a
other.
fucking nerd, but that's what I needed. Someone like that.
Yeah.
And it's like very hard to find someone like that. That's also like obviously very beautiful.
Hot. Yeah.
And so yeah, the second she like checked all those boxes, this was probably like the like 40th different girl I had talked to since my ex, and I was just waiting till I found someone that like met all these criteria. The second she checked them, I was like, "That's it."
On.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then I waited a couple of days, and then I just DM'd her. I was like, "Oh, so your book? Can I read it?" She sent it over, read the whole book, and it was just like acting like it was the greatest book ever, asking her questions until we hung out again.
Acting. Acting like it was the greatest. This is the funniest part. Like, this chick does not love doing IQ tests and giving Mr. Beast little quizzes. She loves him for his humor and his innocence, and you know, it sounds like she's got her own money, so I won't even give her the gold digger thing. You know what I mean? I think she likes him for being a cute nerd, right? That's also incredibly, it's like probably the most successful cute nerd on earth. But this is just not what any person enjoys. Is like, "Hey, babe, let's take an IQ test. Let's take a little, hey, you want to read a book in 6 hours and then quiz each other on it?" Mr. Beast has some unrealistic expectations, but at least they're not like sexual, you know? At least he's not like a sexual creep, which is something that I can appreciate in today's billionaires. Like, they all used to be touching kids and going out with little kids and stuff like that. Seems like Mr. Beast is on a different level, so I appreciate that.
Hey, can I spend 30 hours on a plane to see you?
Yeah.
And then I instantly have to spend 30 hours the next day to fly back because I have a company to run.
Yeah.
And
The
just
next day, man spent 60 hours on a plane to hang out with this chick for 10. I think he might be in love. I think Mr. Beast might be in love. But it's a good point. He's got like fucking 10 million companies to run. Why is he running around to South Africa unless he's truly smitten? And I can appreciate that. I really can.
if you're not learning, then it's like, I could make $100,000 an hour or whatever. So it's like, how can I justify spending an hour of time with you if I'm not becoming a better person?
What a flex.
So that's why it's like,
The return on investment. Oh my god, Mr. Beast thinking about his relationships in terms of like fucking ROI. Mr. Beast. You absolute savage. Bitch, if we're not learning together, if we're not taking stupid shitty IQ tests and learning about dinosaurs, I could be making $1 million. Psh. You want to go on a date? You better give me an IQ test. I'll spend $10,000 on an hour-long date with us, but I'll make $200,000 if I kick your ass back to South Africa. Lord, Mr. Beast. All right, some things are a little bit more important than money, but hey. Like, you don't have to be learning all the time. You don't have to be constantly learning. But maybe you do. To be at this level, maybe you do. But something tells me you can give her a kiss on the cheek and not calculate how much that kiss costs. Why does this guy look fucking bored? He has not said a single word. I'll give him credit for actually asking this question. Fair enough. Andrew Schultz, hilarious. The soul, the backbone, the only reason this is a podcast. Andrew Schultz. And then his second in command, the bored Indian fella who just wants a fist bump. The fuck is going on here?
That's why I was so particular, because it's hard because I've optimized my life so much in a way where down to the numbers, I can't just shut it off and be like, oh, well, this doesn't count. I know the value of that 2-hour date at fucking Red Lobster. I know it. And so if I'm not getting smarter, it's just like, it just literally destroys my entire psychology.
Well, there you have it, folks. The way that Mr. Beast's psychology works is if he's not getting smarter, if he's not learning, grinding out IQ tests with his significant other, then life isn't worth living. Psychology goes rampant. And just like Mr. Beast's life isn't worth living without constantly testing yourself, your life isn't worth living without subscribing to my channel. And that is a segue. Just kidding. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. Much love. Peace, everybody.